Welcome to Sundays with Amber. I'm Amber, and today's short practice is all about being kind to ourselves. So take a seat or lie down, whatever feels comfortable for you, and we'll start with a poem from Rupi Kaur. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. How is it so easy for you to be kind to people, he asked. Milk and honey dripped from my lips as I answered, 'cause people have not been kind to me. What does it mean to be kind? Is it human decency? Is it respect? Is it integrity and honesty? As you flow today, allowing that to be your intention, one of your intentions, I'd like to offer that. And even considering what it means to be kind, what does it mean to be kind to ourselves? And is it different than being kind to other people, or is it actually the same, being kind to ourselves, respectful and honest and having integrity, as well as navigating what maybe it means to be kind as we practice today? Can we also bring in an intention of exploring what it might look like or feel like to allow ourselves to accept the kindness of others, and looking for opportunities to do that as well. This breathing technique is called Viloma 2. It means interrupted breath, and this will be a 3-part exhale. So you can sit up tall on a blanket or a pillow, or you can lie down for this one on your back. As you lift your chest, steady your gaze. Whether you're closing your eyes or your eyes are open, try to steady your gaze, try not to look all around, and start to slow your breath down, inhaling deeply and consistently, and exhaling deeply and consistently this round. Inhale completely. Exhale for 2 seconds, and then pause for 2 seconds. Exhale 2 more seconds. Pause 2 seconds. Exhale completely until all the breath is out. Inhale fully without interrupting the inhale. Exhale 2 seconds. Pause 2 seconds. Exhale 2 seconds more. Pause 2 seconds. Exhale completely. Inhale without pausing to the very top. Exhale 2 seconds, pause. Exhale 2 seconds more, pause. Exhale completely. Inhale. On your own 3-part exhale. And just breathing normally, noticing the effects. Anytime you're doing a breathing exercise and it's creating, say, anxiety for you, or it's making your heart race, either stop doing the exercise or do it in a way that actually helps to calm your nervous system. So sometimes I might be guiding the breath, but I'm holding too long for you. You don't have to hold it that long. You can just go at your own pace and still try the same exercise, but if it's not working for you, you can not do the exercise and just breathe long and smooth in ways that feel good to you. Okay, take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands forward and fold over your crossed legs. Just remembering our intention of self-kindness. So as you practice, as you move through this practice today, Just defining or redefining the relationship for you of self-kindness. Walk your hands back. Switch the cross of your legs. Inhale deeply, lift your chest. And as you exhale, walk the hands forward, again, folding over the legs any amount. Notice how this side might feel different than the first side when you have a different leg in the front. Just observing it, witnessing it. One more breath. Walk the hands back. Okay, and then move your blanket to the side, your pillow if you're there. Come onto your hands and knees, so in table position. Wrist under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Knees are hip distance apart. Spread your fingers. And then from here, with your left knee bent, you'll push your right shin down. With your left knee bent, lift the leg up on the inhale, flex the foot. Exhale, make a big circle with your left knee towards your left shoulder into the floor. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Exhale, big circle out and around. And then to the other direction. Inhale, draw the knee into your chest. Exhale, out to the side and around. Inhale, down and forward. Exhale, out and back. And place that knee down. Let's do the other side. So just stamp your left shin down to solidify it onto the floor. Inhale, lift your right foot up, your right knee up, flex the foot. Exhale, bring that knee around in a big circle towards your armpit, into the floor. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, big circle. And then we'll do the other way. Inhale, bring the knee into your chest, and then out to the right on the exhale and back. One more time. Inhale to the chest. Exhale, sweep it out to the side, back and around. Place the knee to the floor. Knees are still hip distance apart. Curl your toes under. As you spread your fingers and push down through your inner palm, the ball of your index finger, reach your chest forward, inhale. Exhale, lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog pose. Bend your right knee, inhale. Straighten both legs, exhale. Bend your left knee, inhale. Straighten both legs, exhale. And at the same time, bend both knees on the inhale. Lift your sit bones up. And as you exhale, straighten both legs. One breath, steady your gaze. Steady your breath. Walk your feet forward to the middle of your mat. Walk your hands back and just hang in a forward fold. Let your arms dip down, let your head go. Bend your knees as much as you need to and sway from side to side. If it's feeling okay, you can bend the knees more, you can straighten the legs more, just up to you. If you're rounding your back a lot, my suggestion is to bend your knees to lengthen the spine. Okay, slide your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward, breathing through your nose. Inhale, lift your hands to the sky, reach all the way up. That whole inhale. And then as you exhale, slide your hands to your heart. That whole exhale. Just one more time. Inhale, reach to the sky. Strengthen your legs. Exhale, move your hips back as you fold forward. Maybe you're bending your knees, hands to the floor or blocks. Slide your hands to your shins. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Look to your legs. Stabilize the breath. Inhale, sweep up. Firm legs. Exhale, slide your hands to your heart. And then you'll turn to the side of your mat, step your feet out pretty wide. You can take your arms out at a T, bend the wrist, and line your ankles under your fingers. Okay, and then from here, place your hands at your hips. Shift your hips back in space. And then begin to turn your left toes in, pigeon toe the left toes in, and turn your right toes straight out. Okay, and then tip the pelvis forward and back. Just kind of noticing that rotation, what that feels like. And find a neutral, so you're hugging the left hip in a bit. Arms back out to the T, really firm back leg. Deep breath, look to your right hand. And as you exhale, bend into the knee until the knee is stacked over the ankle, not beyond it. Okay. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift your chest on the inhale. Exhale, firm the back leg, so firm your left leg as you fold on the inside of the right leg, looking towards your left foot for a breath. Great, place your hands on the floor on the inside of the foot. It's kind of like a transverse lunge, bending into the right knee. Try to keep it over the ankle. The tendency is for it to come in. Okay, try to stack it. Keep it stacked as you walk your hands out at a diagonal. Relax your jaw, look at your left foot, last breath. Walk your hands back. Really, really firm your legs as if you could squeeze the mat, cinch it in by squeezing the feet together. Lifting back up, warrior two. That's hard. Just squeeze in. You're really using your muscles. Straighten the right leg. Take your hands at your hips, and you did it. Turn your right toes in. Kind of come back to center first. Move your hips back. Turn the right toes in, the pigeon toe style, and then the left toes out. And then again, kind of like shifting the hips left and right. Okay, left and right. And then find almost a neutral, the right hip hugging in. Okay, arms out to a T, firm the right leg, inhale. And as you exhale, sink into the square of your front leg. So you're really trying to make more of a 90-degree angle. It's okay if you don't. Challenge yourself. Try not to go beyond the ankle with the knee. If you do, just extend your stance. Okay, firm your legs, deep breath. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Try the non-habitual way, so the awkward index finger on top. Lift your chest on the inhale. Start to turn toward the bent knee. When you exhale, fold on the inside. Look towards your right leg. Just hold it for a breath. Place your hands to the floor on the inside, checking out your left knee. Keep it stacked over the ankle. Even as you walk your hands out at the diagonal, try to hold that, try to maintain that. Look to your right foot. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. Walk back. Squeeze your feet together like you could cinch up the mat, and then come back to warrior two. Hands at the hips, straighten the leg, turn the toes in, and then bring the feet in 1 or 2 inches closer toward each other. Draw the elbows behind you, deep breath. Exhale, hinge and fold. And place your left hand to the floor, or you can grab one of your blocks on any level. Place your hand on the block, especially if your back is rounded. Bring that block over so you can essentially lift the floor up by using the block as the floor now. Okay. So hand on the block, firm your legs. So your left hand is right under the heart. Inhale, sweep your right hand forward. Exhale, twist to the right and reach your hand to the sky. Inhale, come forward with the hand, and exhale, place that hand to the floor. I'm switching sides. Inhale, left hand forward. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, switch. Inhale, right hand forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, forward. Exhale, switch the hands. Inhale, left. Twist on the exhale. Inhale, forward. Exhale, switch, last one. Inhale, right hand reaches out. Exhale to twist to the right. Inhale, forward. Exhale, release. And switch, inhale, forward with the left hand. Exhale, twist. Okay, inhale, come forward. Exhale, release the hand down. Take a moment, bring the feet in a little bit closer to create stability. Hands at the hips with the flat back, elbows point up to the sky. Inhale, rise all the way back up. And there's the big exhale, release. Heel toe the feet in. That block can stay there. Turn to the side again. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms wide, sweep them wide and down toward the floor in the fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Table pose, exhale. Inhale, cow pose, drop the belly, reach the heart forward. And look forward, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back. Do that one more time. Inhale, drop the belly, reach your heart forward as you lift your chin. Exhale, push the floor away, round. And come to neutral. Sit back on your heels and swing your hips to one side and around in front of you to get into the next posture. So for this one, I'm gonna show from the side. I think it's easier to see it that way. Shift to your right hip and you'll move your left leg back, okay? Any amount, so it could be depending on how it feels for you today. The knee could be a little forward. If you can do it, slide it back so that you can see my leg bone is coming straight out from my hip, right? And then that thigh bone is parallel to the front and the back of my mat. The shin is parallel to the side of the mat. You can modify it, right? If it's like too much, you can bring it forward and in, okay? And then the front leg, you're creating almost a pinwheel shape with the legs. So you're essentially kind of making the same shape, but now the right thigh bone's coming straight forward, the knee in front of the hip, and then the shin is parallel to the top mat. Okay, you notice that my left hip is lifted. That's normal. Okay, flex both feet. Take your hands out in front of you. You can also rise them up on the block. Okay, so you can bring the block over and hold onto the block. Gently draw the right knee down, walking the block or the hands forward any amount, okay, and holding it for 3 breaths. Observing where you notice sensation physically in your body. Becoming a witness to the sensation. Relax your jaw, unclench your teeth if you're doing that. Almost as an act of kindness, releasing the jaw, releasing the tension. And we'll walk it back with the prop to the side. Shift your weight to your right hip. Carefully send the left leg forward and then the right leg forward. Bounce your knees a couple times and then we'll do the other side. So same thing, other side. This time shift your weight to your left hip. Bend the right knee at an angle that feels appropriate on this side, which it could be different than the first side, depending on what's going on with that side. Okay? We're not symmetrical. Okay? So listen to each side individually in a sense. And then creating the shape with the front leg that feels okay. Like this side's a lot tighter for me personally. I feel this a lot more. And as a result, it brings up other awarenesses when I do this on the side emotionally and mentally. So there's an opportunity there to become aware of what arises in all these different levels. Okay. Flex both feet. Push the outer left knee down without using your hands. With or without block, walking forward any amount. Relaxing the muscles of your face as best as you can. Observing any kind of thought pattern that's showing up, any thoughts and reactions. As a witness, is just becoming aware of what arises is enough. One more breath. Okay, and then kind of like walking the block back or walking your hands back. Shift the prop to the side if you have it. Weight to the left hip so that you can swing the right leg around. Bounce your knees a couple times. Okay, shake it out and then slide forward. You will need one block, or if you have a pillow, you can use your pillow. You could stack up a couple pillows or your blanket and start to lie down onto your back. So you're coming all the way down. Okay, keep your head centered and still here. Puff your chest up so that you're making prints of your shoulder blades into your mat, and the vertebrae between your shoulder blades actually lift up. So I'm not collapsing, the shoulders aren't rolling up so much. I'm trying to create almost a little mini back bend here in the upper body. The elbows bent, pushing down helps, right? Place your ankles under your knees. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift your hips up, and then place the block either on the first level under your hips, not your lower back. You can take it on the second level, again, under the hips, not the lower back. So it's a little lower than that. Okay. Puffing the chest, trying not to tuck your chin. So right from your forehead, if you were to draw a line straight down to the back of your head, gently engage and draw the back of your head down to the mat. And then if you can keep your chest open, release the hands down. For just about 3 breaths, let the block hold the weight of your hips. So completely relax your hips, but keep the chest lifted. And the option to lift one leg up for 3 breaths, and then alternate or lift both legs up, and we'll hold. If you're alternating legs, switch your legs if you haven't yet. Legs up the wall pose. Observe the blood flow from your feet to your hips and any other sensations that might be coming up for you. Try to keep the chest open, and then bend the knees, releasing your feet all the way down onto the floor. Lift your hips up. Move the prop to the side, far enough away so that you can get your arms into a goalpost, walk the feet wider, and start to windshield wiper your knees from side to side. It's kind of on your own. You can go from side to side. I love this because whatever way your knees drop toward, you got a little massage on the glute on that side. It's the floor. You're using that to massage the glute. Feels really good. Okay, and then coming up, feet stay as wide as they need to be so you can knock your knees together. Place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. And link up the expansion and retraction of your chest and your belly as you breathe. As we start to navigate, what does kindness mean? What does self-kindness mean? Becoming aware of opportunities to receive kindness on our mat and in our life. And we take it one step further off the mat. And this week, look for opportunities to express kindness to others without strings attached. I hope you have a really beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you next week on Sundays with Amber.